Okay, we're back to our lucky dip boxes because we've been doing a few boxes which have been specific to some degree, and it's time to do one that I have no idea. I went over here and I said, what about the one in the middle right there? I have no idea. I haven't even read there's a little label on the side there I just saw actually. I have no idea what that says on there, to be honest. I didn't even read it. So, okay, we're going to have to be a bit cautious with some of these. Jeez. These are displays. Yes. Hang on, I need to pull one out. So the good news is, I know that they were bought in 1985 as a spare part. I know they're an LED 50827286, so hopefully with a bit of a search on the net, I know there's 20 of them there. I know they look like that. Thinking it's a handheld display. Doesn't mean it is though. Okay, this box is going to be interesting, isn't it? Right off the bat, we've got one that we've got no idea. But we want to know, so we'll search that number, of course. This is for a Johnson, it says, matchbox switch. So let's see if it comes out. Have a look at this one. I'm trying to drag this out. No, I'm going to need two hands. Okay, so this is where we go to the help of all my good friends out there. It's big. Looks like it's come out of a tuner, but Johnson matchbox switch. I'm going to have to do some research on that one. I'm going to put that aside over here because I actually do want to know. Now this looks to be a band switch out of it could be a number of radios. Let's hope we get a bit more evidence as we go through. Is this what I think it is? Yes, it is. 6AH. What? 6AH6. Is that right? 6A. Well, once again, it's a valve. There's a whole lot of valves in there. I'll be a little bit careful as I'm going through here because I'm finding things that might be possibly breakable. So I'll be a bit cautious. Okay, what's in here? Band switch. Part number, yes. At least we can track these. Now, I won't bother pulling these out because they're brand new band switches and, geez, back in the year, $135. What is this a band switch for? I'm just trying to pick up on the year it was shipped out, actually. I mean, if this was even 80s, that's a lot of money. Yeah, it's a big band switch. Could be old FT980 or something like that, but we'll put that over there. And we've got a few that we're going to have to go through and have a look at. More valves. Goodness, without unpacking all these right now, it is a bit hard to... I can feel they're about the size of the same as those ones there, so we'll check that. What's next? Oh, tuning gang, look at that, the cap. Unreal. Once again, we're going to have to look through and work out what it is. What does it suit? They suit something. Well, this one's a bit better labelled. FT101Z WARC. I won't bother trying to even tell you what's in there. It's a board, just so you know. Yeah, very difficult to tell from here until we get out the plastic. But so let's get into the nitty-gritty bits here. Fans, very, very nice. Very nice. They're obviously very new too. What have we got in there? Something in a plastic bag, which I reckon is just screaming of being a Yaesu front cover. It is too. So, is that a 757 GX cover? I've got enough of them here to go check, I suppose. Yeah, I reckon it's the 757 GX. Yeah, I'll guess at that for the moment and won't bother running over to go and check that one just yet. FT102 bits and pieces. What is it we have for an FT102 in here? Let's just have a little look. Oh, it's another wafer switch in there. You can see through there. Yep. Hope we find relays for FT102s. I've bought enough of those in my lifetime. Actually, I swore I'd never do another one, but we always swear lots of things. Okay, definitely not really sure what that's come out of. Okay, let's just sort of be cautious. Oh, look at these. Yeah, the old fan motors. These are all 101. Yep, 101 series, which is great. use a lot of those, to be honest. Okay, so I'm going to pull a box out of a box here because it's going to make my life so much simpler. A little bit of paper I dropped there. These are FT757GX parts, which makes our guess with that front panel pretty right. Now, if these are 757GX bits, there'll be a lot of different bits in there. They would have just had a stash box, although that's not 757GX, that's 101, 901, 101ZD, so it's going to be a bit of a bitser box, which we're going to have to get through, but here we go again. Brand new band switches. My goodness. Oh goodness, yeah, very nice. Okay, very, very nice. You can see why these videos are taking so long, because I get carried away. Relays, haha. Alright, we were just talking about those, so we'll have to check the part numbers on those and just see what they fit. Hopefully some 102 bits. VFO knob, FT7B. I've got one of those. Well, I've got a brand new knob for it now, haven't I? Alright, fair enough. I'll go and check the old knob out. I don't think it was that bad, to be honest, anyway. Okay, so there's a varying lot of many parts. For actually, this is a real this VFO. There's a real lot of different chassis and bits in here, and heat sinks, and most of these bits are new. It's just, I just hate to think what these guys spent. Oh, you know what that is? Huh. Rob knows what it is. VK2QR. It's an extender board for an FT101E. You're joking. Sorry about the light in here, it's getting really terrible. Unreal. Okay, for those that fix FT101s, having an extender board makes your life so much easier. I don't have one, I do now, I suppose. So we can presume that a lot of these, have a look at this here. A lot of these are going to be, I'll tell a lie, they're too wide. Actually, so they're not 101, they're the ones with the relays there. I'm trying to think what they are. They don't give you, no. Let's check the part numbers on those. The good thing about this is when you're researching these bits, if you're in front of your computer, you can actually knock these bits in, and they'll basically come back and say something. Now that's a wafer board, or is it an extender? Actually, it might be an extender. What does that say? It is too. Oh, this light. Sorry, I need to get some more light in this area. It's just not being able to pick up. It's been a long day. Service extender, beautiful. Oh, these are like gold. That looks like it might be an FT7 extender, to be honest. Just the width of that, but I need to triple check that and have a bit of a look. But we've certainly got a lot of bits in that box, and that goes into this box too. Now they might even label these old PCBs. Well, we know these aren't new then, because they say old. But you know, so I won't bother you too much with going through all these. We'll have to do some research. Oh, I know what that is. That's the old Yaesu, and that's not old, that's brand new. Alright, we'll put that with our switch banks, which will be clever. Once again, the old 620B Yaesu. Gee, my goodness, this is just getting better and better. Okay, so this is turning out to be a bit of a goldmine of lots of different bits and pieces that we'll have to get through and pull out of these bags a bit, I think. What's in this one? Oh, sorry, that's better. Don't know. My goodness. There's some real... Oh, that's okay. Look, doesn't matter. Not sure that I can tell you every time what some of these bits are. Oh, I know what this is. This is off a... geez, we've got a wrecked one down here somewhere. Haven't we? Oh, down this mess. Yeah, that'll be one of the... No, it's not. Oh, yes, it is. Yeah, see on the end there, the pre-selector on the FRG, 7000. That's the pre-selector for the 7000. They used to have a problem with, in this area here, I used to break, but yeah, well that's sort of handy. We can fix a lot of stuff and really not have to bodgy it up, which is great. And here's another one, same thing, FRG 7000, complete pre-selector unit. Just pop it in, no knowledge needed. Just basically pop it in and it'll just work. which is great sometimes. Okay, this is off a... Oh, I think I can see some writing somewhere. Save myself. Okay, so for an FRG7, it's the IFAF unit, FRG7. So that's one I would call very, very difficult to sort of find in any sort of lifetime, and that's another one there, I think. So yeah, it's the same FRG7 unit. So and a display, I'd say, in there for an FRG 7700. So get that right, 7,000. Can't read. All right, so that's just one box out of sort of in the middle of the whole lot of boxes. So that one's a bit of a everything box, isn't it? It's really, it's all over the place. You really got boards, and probably the Find is the extender boards. Very handy for, I'd say they're probably the most, sort of sought after bits if you're trying to restore the stuff. Well, certainly my sort of thinking for sure. This is handy because I think we've got a 757 that doesn't have the nicest front on it, and apart from that, all we got to do is take all the little silver bits, etc., put them back in there, and that'd be a really nice look. All right, well, this box wasn't totally the excitement of some of the other boxes, I'm going to be honest, but I'll tell you what, as we find out what some of the stuff is in some of these bags, maybe that excitement will come about. It's potentially one of those boxes that you've got to research just a little bit. Most of them I've been able to look at them and have a pretty good idea. This one's had a few that I've gone, ooh, might need to do a bit of work. 73s from VK3, Charlie Mike, all the best, and we'll be calling it quits very soon, I think. Battery's going flat on my phone anyway. Cheers.